Well, I gotta say, I'm more excited for this than I am Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Oh yes, I hate saying that. Alright, so the new trailer for X-Men Apocalypse is finally out, and it was different. The trailer starts out with a young Jean Grey having a vision that the world has ended. You know, Charles Xavier is telling her it was just a dream, nothing to worry about. And then it starts to show a hooded figure, which we all know is the character of Apocalypse. We don't actually get to see Apocalypse's face until midway through the trailer. You know, every time it's getting ready to show him, he's got his hood on, he's taking it off, but it always cuts to the next scene before we get to see his face. And when it finally showed him, you know, I was impressed with what I saw because everything that we have seen, like in magazines and pictures leading up to this, he looked like Ivan Ooze. And, well, he still kind of looks like Ivan Ooze, only a more badass Ivan Ooze. You know what I'm saying? Rose Byrne's character, Charles Xavier, and Alex Summers are talking in, like, this room. And she's going on to say that, you know, this guy was the very first mutant. And she said he's got 4 followers with him. And then Alex Summers cuts in, he's saying, like, the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. He's like, he stole that from the Bible. And then she's like, or the Bible got it from him. And then I was like, oh, well, this is interesting now. And this is where my complaint came in. Kind of showed all the important characters briefly that are going to be in this movie, but I have a feeling, and I hope they don't do this, I'm scared to death that that's going to be all we really see of some of these characters. Another thing that everybody else seems to be complaining about online is the fact that Mystique seems to be leading the X-Men in this, and I don't like that. You also need to remember that the entire timeline was reset. Everything that happened from X-Men, X-Men 2, and X-Men 3, that is completely gone now. Remember, because in X-Men Days of Future Past, everything got erased and reset. So I can kind of see where Mystique would be leading the X-Men in this, sort of, because, you know, she's not necessarily bad anymore. But does anybody else think that Jennifer Lawrence's character as Mystique is just kind of in this trailer? I feel like if she wasn't in this movie, it wouldn't be any different. It would still be just as good. But I just don't like Jennifer Lawrence. I think she sucks as an actress. And, like, there's a scene in the trailer where it shows a young Cyclops saying, you know, not all of us can control our powers, and Mystique's like, then don't. Who the fuck made you in charge? Seriously. Shut the fuck up. The thing that bugged me in this trailer is it doesn't really show them do anything. It just shows, it's just like a normal superhero trailer. It just shows all of them, you know, standing in a fighting pose, or it shows them in slow motion, and they're not really using their powers that much. It just, like, shows a glimpse here and there of them doing nothing really. And for a 2.5 to 3 minute trailer, you would expect something a lot better than that. Especially for it being the very first trailer. You know, you want to grab everybody's attention, and it grabbed my attention, but at the same time I was getting bored with it. It was so generic. But 20th Century Fox is proving that they still have it. They still got it, especially with what happened with Fantastic Four. I mean, you know, they're trying to shove that under the rug and say, fuck that, we still got X-Men right here. Here's X-Men. But yeah, the cast in this movie looks really good. I'm really happy with the cast that they chose. Hugh Jackman isn't anywhere. He's not even mentioned on the cast list. You know he's gonna make an appearance. I mean, come on, it's Hugh Jackman. He's gonna make an appearance in this. The best scene in this trailer was this right here.
I've never felt power like this before.
This dude can act. I don't know what's going on there. He felt some kind of a power. And then, you know, at the end of the trailer, it shows him bald finally as Professor Xavier looks. I have a feeling that's probably going to be like the last few minutes of the movie, if not the very last scene before the credits. One more thing I have to complain about is what the hell is up with Alex Summers in this trailer? Like, it's like he's Professor X's right-hand man. It's like, dude, you were nowhere to be found in X-Men Days of Future Past. Remember, we saw him for like a few seconds, and he was in the military. I think he only had one line, and that was Raven. I think that's like the only thing he said, and now it's like he was in half of the trailer. But once again, this trailer proved that Bryan Singer can make good X-Men movies. Seriously, if you just make X-Men movies the rest of your entire career, none of us will be disappointed, because literally all your other movies suck. But yeah, so X-Men Apocalypse, have you seen the trailer? What did you think? Comment down below, let me know what you thought about this. I don't know, am I right about some of the stuff I'm saying? I know, like I said, I don't know a lot about X-Men. I know enough to hold a conversation. Let me know what you guys think. I want to know what you thought about the trailer. I want to know what you think is going to happen, what you know is probably going to happen. So yeah, let me know. Right now. Okay, see ya.